Continuing my discussion on OSPFv3, now I want to create some areas and configure OSPF in these areas. You can see that I am adding router 3's Ethernet 1, router 2's Ethernet 2, and all interfaces of router 1 to area 1 to area backbone. Here I want to add this part of my network in area, for example, 24. And the rest of my network is going to be under area 35, so it goes under ISP1 and takes part of that. So let me label this. This is area 0. This is area 24, and this is area 35. Okay, now let's go and start configuration. Router 1 is in area 0. All of its interfaces are in area 0. So let's go to router 1, and here I want to create interfaces, add the interfaces, and Ethernet 1 goes under area 0, Ethernet 2 goes under area 0. Now you can see that I am not adding loopback interfaces. That's because if I add a loopback interface like what I am doing right here, these are bridge interfaces, and these in OSPFv3 are not active. You can see that it tells me that this is inactive and the interface state is down. So I don't need to add these to my OSPFv3 configuration. If I need these interfaces in my database, I need to redistribute them. So let's go to router 2, and router 2 Ethernet 2 is under area 0. So this is Ethernet 2, and I need to add another area here, that is area 24. Area 24, and let me add 24 as the area ID, and the other interface ether 1 goes under area 24. That's it. Now let's go to router 3. Router 3 has area 35 and area 0. So if I go to router 3, first of all I add an area 35, and this is a default area type. Ethernet 1 is under area backbone, and Ethernet 2 goes under area 35. That's it. And after a while I should see a neighborship created on this backbone area, and that's it. Now I need to go to router 4. All interfaces of router 4 go under area 24. So let's go to router 4 and create an area 24 here. That's it. And put Ethernet 1 and 2 under this area. Ethernet 1 under area 24. And also Ethernet 2 goes under area 24. Okay. ISP1 and ISP2 configuration. Let's create area 24 and 35 on ISP1. So if I go to ISP1, I need to go and add area 24 and area 35. And click on OK. Now let's go and put interface Ethernet 1 under 24. I have area 24 and Ethernet 1 here, and Ethernet 2 and 3 go under area 35. So this is Ethernet 2 and this is Ethernet 3. Okay, now on router 3 I forgot to add Ethernet 3 to area 35, so let's do this right now. On router 3 I want to have another neighborship, and that goes under area 35 between Ethernet 3 of it and the other one. Okay, Now the other router, let's go to OSP1 and make sure that everything is done correctly. Everything is working just fine. And we have a neighbor on the area 35, another neighbor on area 24. And ISP2, all interfaces, Ethernet 2 and 3, go under area 35. So ISP2 has an area 35 configured on that. And we have an Ethernet 2 and an Ethernet 3 here under area 35. So we have our neighborships created here after a while, and I should see LSAs propagated between these routers. So if I go to routes, first of all, you can see that I am receiving routes from router 1, from router 2 and other routers, and this is the prefixes of this different subnets.